How do you get the interviewer to like you? I mean, that one's super easy. All you have to do is... Today we're going to go over some of the frequent interview questions that I've gotten recently about how to answer the questions well. Some of it's content related, some of it's delivery related. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. First question, how to speak more confidently. Now this can apply at work, this can apply in your interview, this can apply at home, right? So how do you speak more confidently? Well, there are some things that are universal. For example, like taking deep breaths. Okay, when you're talking really fast like this and taking short, shallow breaths, it shows that you're anxious. Okay, I got anxious just doing that, right? Take deep breaths and then just say what you're going to say. Maybe slow it down a little bit. You don't need to rush to get to the point. When you rush to get to the point, it shows that you're nervous. It shows that you're trying to get there before they have times to question. Taking your time, knowing that what you have to say is worth the time it takes to say it, is one way that you can speak more confidently. You also need to get out of your own head. That's probably the most difficult part. But remember, no one is really thinking that hard about you. You are probably judging yourself way more than anybody else. They care about themselves. They're waiting for themselves to have an opportunity to talk. So when you are talking, say what you're going to say, and 9 times out of 10, they don't actually care that much. Think about what you were going to say before you say it. But once you're saying it, say it. There's loads of other ways. Making sure that your inflection with your voice doesn't end like this. It sounds like you're asking a question. Ending your sentences like on a downward intonation, that generally helps. Your intonation, your inflection in your words are really gonna be the key things that show that you're confident in what you have to say. Even if what you are saying is dumb as shit, if you say it and mean it, it sounds like you're confident about how dumb you are, which I don't know, that could be good or bad. With guys and girls, it might be a little bit different. I like to make my voice a little bit deeper, a little bit more boomy. I don't know what you want to call it. That tends to be how I project that I'm more confident. I am telling you something. I'm not asking. Think about what a confident person would sound like and do that. Honestly, that will get you a lot further than you think. It's your best tip to make the interviewers like you. Now, this one's actually super easy. All you have to do is be yourself. Be yourself, right? Unless yourself sucks, then don't be yourself. But that's probably not the case. More than likely, they know you're qualified. That's how you got the interview. But what you need to do is show them that you're the kind of person that they want on your team. I always go back to that because really, once you've gotten over the hurdle of being people really notice when you're not being authentic. When you're acting the way that you think you are supposed to act, people notice. There's no reason to try to put on an act and pretend like you're somebody else because they're going to see right through it. A lot of times in interviews, people are nervous. Like, it makes sense. They think that they're supposed to be acting a certain way. They're supposed to be professional. Don't try to be somebody else. That's what's really going to get you into the most trouble. Yeah, you need to have some degree of professionalism. That might not be how you act every single day, but still, like, let yourself shine through on all of your interview questions. They're going to be hiring a person at the end of the day, not just a resume, not just a bag of qualifications, right? Being authentic is the number1 key to really getting them to like you. Just be yourself, be authentic. People really notice when you're authentic, and that's what they're drawn to. So I would highly recommend just being yourself. Memorize the question and answer, do all the interview stuff, but throughout the whole thing, try to show who you are personally. And I think that'll get you a long way in getting the interviewers to actually like you and think about you as a person, not just one of the other 87 candidates. Bonus tip is that body language also matters here. Especially in your interview, smile, right? People love to smile. I cannot overemphasize how important smiling is to build a human connection. People love happy people. It's contagious, right? Smiles are contagious. Happiness, joy, those are things that people want to feel. And a lot of the time, when you're in a job interview, nobody feels that way, right? So try to bring that with you into the job interview. Lighten up. Now, I'm not saying like just, relax, okay? But, relax. Take deep breaths. Show that you're comfortable being here and that you're not worried about getting this job. That's something that they're going to notice. People notice when you're really uptight and nervous and taking short, shallow breaths, right? Breathing deep, that's gonna show. That's gonna show that you're comfortable and that even if you don't get this job, that's okay because you've got more going for you in life. That's the kind of thing that you want to project when you're in a job interview, and the interviewers are going to notice and actually be more likely to give you the job if they don't think you're desperate for this job. Eye contact is another great thing, especially when we're talking about the Zoom calls. I want you to make sure you're not watching yourself talk. I know it's really tempting to see how you like line up in the frame or whatever, but make sure that you are talking to the camera. Even if you think you're making eye contact and you're looking at their eyes, if you're looking at their eyes, you're actually looking at the screen, not the camera. So however difficult it might be, make sure you are making eye contact with the camera when you are giving your answers. Hey, if you found any value in that video whatsoever, be sure to smash the like button. And if you want more videos like this, be sure to, check out that video. Check out my channel here. I've got lots of videos. This is a good video. How about that one, right? I don't even know which one you should choose because they're all amazing, right? Really, this is a tough choice for you. Which one are you gonna pick? Whew, choices. It's not up to me. If it was up to me, I would pick